Imagine you are earning lakhs per month, you have a good salary, living a good lifestyle, but still in the end of the month your saving is zero. Or imagine a company who is having good amount of revenue, good profit, have a goodwill in the market, but still after so many things it is getting bankrupt. Why? Why is the reason? Why is this happening? Now let's understand with a small example of Big Bazaar, which we all are aware of. It was one of the leading hypermarket of our recent times. It even introduced fashion for the first time, especially for the middle class, as it was a belief that shopping branded products was only a luxury and not affordable for the middle class. But Big Bazaar was the one who made luxury possible and affordable for all. It was the first company which was having maximum share of the people. It was attracting maximum customers of India, which are usually the middle class, and middle classes make up more share of the population. A good company attracting maximum customers of India, having high revenue, still got collapsed. Can you believe a strong company like Big Bazaar got collapsed? Why? Why it happened? The one and only reason behind the collapse of one of the known brand, that is Big Bazaar, is poor financial management. It means at the time of crisis and when they started to know that they are falling, they took poor financial decisions. That's why the company got collapsed. Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Arshali. I'm your finance educator and speaker. Let's talk about the key reasons for the financial collapse. Number one, as you can look at here, is poor financial decision making. When, as we all are aware of, the COVID season, when the COVID-19 happened in 2019, it all affected all the companies. So when the sales was going down of Big Bazaar and their profits started to go down, they did not understand the situation well, and that was the time when they had to reduce their expenses because they were not generating enough income or profits. But instead of managing their finances, what they did is they kept on playing the market in their old ways. It means their debt was rising and their liquidity was keep on shrinking fast. For those who don't know what debt is, debt means it is like the dues. When we take loans from the banks, we need to pay back the loans along with the interest on the same. So debts are like the loans. When you have taken the loan, suppose you have taken a loan and you are not generating enough money, so how you are able to pay the debts? So their debts was rising, their liquidity was shrinking. Liquidity means when you are able to convert any asset into cash so that you can make your day-to-day expenses. So they were not able to manage even their daily operations. So their poor financial decisions, they were not able to make the fine strategy to fight with that. It was one of the biggest reason behind the collapse of Big Bazaar. Now coming to the second point, that is weak cash flow control. Cash flow means how much money is coming in the company and how much money is going out the company. So that amount which is coming in the company in form of profits or revenues should always be higher, and the money that is going out in the form of expenses, short term, long term expenses, that should always be lesser. So when you are not able to control the same, it leads to the company become financially fragile, and it also results into unsustainable daily operations. So what Big Bazaar did, they were not able to control their cash flow. Their day-to-day operations became slow. For example, you can understand this in this way. Suppose you are getting a salary of 50,000, but your expenses are 55,000 per month. So you seems to be rich, but your wallet is always empty. It means your salary is coming on time, but you have so many expenses. That is why you are not able to manage. Just like that, Big Bazaar were not able to manage the operations properly. Their sales were declining. Even if they had earlier lots of sales, lots of customers, they were giving even heavy discounts to the customers, but when the problem arose, they were not able to control their cash flows. So many products were there in their inventory which not got sold out, and they blocked their capital. So it was one of the reasons. Now coming to the third point, that is high leverage and excessive debt. That means when the company seems to be on high leverage, it means they are surviving on the debts more, on the loans more. It means when the company is having more loans, so they have to pay out their loans also, and along with that they have to pay out the interest also. But the company was already into debts, was not able to control their day-to-day operations. Their cash flow was already weak. In that case, they kept on working on the leverage, on the debts, and their financial risk increased. Now the last point is delayed restructuring decisions. When the company realized, the Big Bazaar already realized that they are in the financial trouble, so what they had to do that time, they need to restructure their decisions. Restructure means when you reframe your policies, when you make once again your strategies, once again you rework on the policies, on the administration, on everything. So they delayed that restructuring decision, so slowly they got collapsed. For example, you have your own shop and your sales started to decline, your customers started to decline. You have to pay the loan, you have to pay the rent, still you are hoping one day my sales will improve. So what will happen in the end? Your shop will get shut down. So that's what happened with the Big Bazaar. So because of all 4 reasons, which is a part of poor financial management, because of these reasons this company got collapsed. So when the company does not work on their finances, if the financial management is weak, so even a strong company becomes fragile and can get collapsed. Now here is the one shocking truth about the Big Bazaar. Big Bazaar was sold overnight, not because of customers left, because cash dried up and debts became unmanageable. Many people don't know about this reality, that Big Bazaar was sold overnight because they were in huge crisis. And what about the lessons that we have learned from here? Big Bazaar failed not due to lack of customers, but due to weak financial discipline, or you can say negligence. Negligence is when you realized that you are in trouble, you are losing everything, but still you are not ready to work on it, you are not ready to take the correct decisions. This is the lesson that we have learned, all of us. We also have to, even in personal life, we need to take the strong financial management decisions, so that we don't get collapsed in the end. Now, based on the example of Big Bazaar, we all can understand what is the value and what is the benefit of financial management. Now, let's talk about, in short, one by one, what are the benefits of financial management. Number 1 is ensures fund availability. If we take care of the financial management decisions and we go through the finances of any company, we make sure that we have available funds with us all the time. First of all, the most important thing in financial management is, there are 2 things: acquisition of funds and then utilization of funds. First of all, we should know what are the sources from where we can get the funds, and second thing is that we should know where to allocate the funds so that our capital does not get blocked. Number 2 is improves profitability. Higher profits through smart budgeting. If we do the smart budgeting, as we just discussed, if we know where to allocate the money, in which departments, how to allocate the money, then we can improve the profitability of any business. Number 3 is better decision making. Better decision making regarding if any crisis is coming, like the huge crisis of COVID, any global depression is coming, or anything, if the stock market is falling, and we can analyze any impact can be there in our company. So what we need to do, we instantly have to take a decision, or we have to make a strategy that how we can run in such a situation. Number 4 is reduces financial risk. It minimizes the financial risk. When we understand the problem at the beginning, and when we identify what are the risk can be it can be internal to the company, or it can be outside to the company. There are 2 types of risk. One, that is from the internal employees of the company, and that is from the outside sources. Anything is happening in the market becomes a risk of the company. Enhances stability. It enhance the stability of the company. If we are working well with all the decisions, if we are working well with the financial management, then we can maintain this stability. We can make sure that the company will run for a longer period of time. Like the big brands of our Indian companies, like Infosys is there, Wipro is there, so many companies are there who instantly revive their situation, who instantly take the right decisions and then work on them. So they also enhances the stability. And the last is restructuring decisions. We need to work upon the restructuring decisions. Time to time we should look upon the strategies, what are the strategies of the company, and we need to rework on the same again and again. Now here is the downfall of Big Bazaar in one big shot we can understand. As you can see, in financial year 2018 the profit was in crores, 19,081 crore, 817 crore was the profit. Even in 2019 the profit rise to 20,000 crores. But after 2019 the customers started to slow down, profits started to decrease. It was in 2021 it was 6561 crores only. It means minus 68% decline was there. It means the debt was increasing. The company was under debt of 17,000 crores. So much burden was on the company. Still they did not work upon it. They did not take the right decision, right step, and they did not took the right choices. They did not made the right choices. So even having a so much strong strategy, so much customers they were having, everybody was doing shopping from Big Bazaar, so much profits they were earning, still they got collapsed. Even when it was declining, the profits were declining, they did not understood the market condition well. Even when they were in the losses of 17,000 crores, they did not understand the situation, and that's why they got collapsed. That's all about the Big Bazaar and the importance of financial management, that too on time. If you like my video, please like it